do. Hey, everybody! I guess you
man.
showed up.
I'm here.
Fatty McGee and the Fat Masters.
I had nothing to do, so.
When I make fun of fat people, it's just the ones that are disgustingly gross. Like, fatty here.
I'm not that fat. I'm internet fat, but I'm not real life fat. I don't think am I fat. You tell me.
He's got a dad body. he
Oh,
said.
you are a cocksucker.
So, it's like 9 days till Halloween 2017 as we
man,
record
happy
this episode.
Halloween.
JDV and War Pig.
What's happening, guys?
So we're going to do a Halloween top 5.
Your
That's
best.
just going to be the whole show in 1 second. So stick
absolutely.
around for that.
Dude, so Halloween movies.
Halloween, yeah.
Oh my God, man. When Halloween comes around, you're always
Greatest
looking.
time of the year.
You know, Americans spend damn near as much as Halloween as they do on Christmas.
No, it's not that close. But Halloween
Like some
is
odd billions.
is
Okay, the
a big
fact
deal.
that it's
kind of gone down a little bit.
a billion, that there is
Yeah.
$1 billion spent on Halloween. Really?
That's a great holiday.
Wow.
It's both a real pagan holiday
Yeah, witches would be proud.
and any reason to get hammer shit faced and steal a bunch of candy from children is pretty good, right?
We're honoring murderers.
That's right. So we'll see if that makes it into the top 5. So top
Yeah.
5, I would say number 5 for me would actually be Halloween itself.
The original Halloween,
Halloween.
1978. Yep. No, that
79.
really,
79.
that really set the stage, didn't it?
Yeah, I did the video right before this.
Yeah, I saw that. Pretty good.
I forgot to mention the music, how insanely great the music
That was
is.
the one thing I was going to point out.
It's
is
got the
music
greatest
is-
score of all time,
There's
too.
no mistaking it.
And supposedly,
Instantly
when
recognized.
Carpenter showed it for the guy who put up all the money, Yablans or...
Irwin Yablans or something like that.
Mhm.
Sorry if I fucked it up. I'm sorry. I don't care.
He's dead now.
But whatever.
They watched the movie without any music, and they're like,
What's this?
This is crap. This is shit. So he spent, 2 weeks, some short amount of time, and kicked out one of the greatest themes for any movie ever of all times, and arguably the scariest movie theme ever. I mean,
Instantly
what is scarier
recognizable.
than Halloween's theme? I mean, you could have a kid eat watermelon, and it would be like, what is it going on with that watermelon?
You know,
the music is so good.
Real quick,
Yes?
we went down to Universal Studios, Florida. I took the kids to
And
the...
you killed a hooker.
No, that was not this trip. We went to Universal Studios when they were doing the haunted house thing.
Yes.
Right, so they make all these Universal Studios certified haunted houses, and one of them was the Halloween house. So you had to walk through Judith Meyer's house with fucking
Ooh,
Michael Myers around the
scary.
corner. Yeah, it was actually pretty cool.
That is
some
wild, though,
good
how
stuff.
big that independent little
Yeah,
city
that
movie
was a
become.
couple years ago.
Yeah,
so
that it is
yeah.
a part of a major
Classic.
corporate American thing. Yeah,
Yep,
it's
so there you go.
all right. So, but it's because it's a little older, and I've seen it 100 times. I'm
Right.
put it at number 5, but it is.
No, it's a very good Halloween horror film. So what you're number 4? So we're talking about the best Halloween movies ever. And I hate to be this guy, but I'm gonna actually go Carpenter again and do The Fog.
That's
The
a great 1-2
Fog.
punch.
You're like talking 1980-ish, 81. Adrienne Barbeau, Hal Holbrook,
Barbobot.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Her mother, Janet Leigh, is in the film, although they never share the screen together at any point. And Tom Atkins, one of the
Yeah,
most...
they do in the church.
But just that scene, though. What I'm saying is they have never met before that point.
No, I don't think so.
So they're not like... it's not like, oh, mother and daughter in the film together. They're pretty separate.
And
for most
Adrienne
of the film.
Barbeau never joins the main cast.
Not even one time. She is never in any scene with any of them, right?
It's a great film. It's Carpenter, and something again that they had to go and do something.
And the
different
music.
at end.
The music was...
great.
I mean, the music is...
12 o'clock.
creepy. Oh, John Houseman
Yeah.
for 30 seconds.
Mr.
Yeah,
Macon.
Mr.
Yeah, it's a great.
Macon.
It's a great movie.
I'm waiting to find out what a stomach pounder and a Coke
I'm
is.
assuming it's like a slider.
So if anybody
Stomach
put in the
pounder.
comments, what is a stomach pounder and a Coke?
Well, we know what it comes.
So what's your number 3, boss? What do you got?
Man, I'd have to say The Thing from Another World by Howard Hawks.
The original, the first
the
The Thing.
original.
Yeah, James Arness as The Thing.
I love that movie so much. I've probably seen that movie as much as I've seen any movie,
It's a good movie.
and it's just it's the perfect 50s horror movie. It is the
Yeah.
It's got
Good
the
cast.
paranoia. It's got a perfect cast,
Yeah.
amazing direction. Howard Hawks, the whole,
Nice action.
all the production value that Hollywood could throw at that thing.
Interesting.
And just they play it
What?
absolutely straight for the whole movie.
Yep.
You want to talk about great music? That movie by Dimitri Tomkin has got insanely great fit. The kind of the way that Night of the Living Dead has got that great electronic kind of score. It's a really cool out there score. Just from top to bottom, it's just one of those. It's the closest you can get to kind of like War of the Worlds, almost. HD Worlds. I mean, because it is War of the Worlds,
parts
just
of
on a
it with
small
your
scale.
eyes closed because it plays out like a radio drama.
And I love Carpenter's version of the thing too, but that to me is a winter movie.
It's a different film.
It's not.
It's not really a Halloween film.
This is something that's something, and I like it because I can watch it with my kids, and they they get a kick out because when that thing kicks in the door, it's got some scare moments in it.
And again,
it's in Halloween.
It's part of that trend that paints the scientists as
bad guys,
or at the very least, misguided. And so
there are some good scientists, but the main scientist is bad.
The one that's sort of the goateed one. Interesting choice.
But even though they're both set in Antarctica for whatever reason, it's just. That movie is something that I want to watch.
Film. Right, you're right. You're right.
So that'd be my 3. What's your number 2?
So my number 2 movie.
Number 2. I go poo poo in your toilet.
God,
Teepee.
For
my bunghole.
It really can't be a show without a poop mention, and I think that's important. And you got to keep the quality consistent. But my number 2 might surprise you a little bit. Might surprise you. What I think is
The Deuce Will Be Loose.
Is a great Halloween movie. I love Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, the '84 punk cult classic Return of the Living Dead. Fun movie. I mean, that's the key. Is it's a fun film.
I always look at that movie as like it actually takes place on 4th of July weekend.
Yeah,
so
it's like more of a summer film.
It's a summer movie for me. We watch it almost every year.
I can see that.
Not on Halloween. It's not quite.
But it's just a really, it's a fun film.
It's a great
I think
movie,
that's why I kind of key in on it because it's a lot of fun to watch. It's like. It's scary because when you first see it, it's scary. Afterward, of course, not quite as scary as you know what's going to happen. But but it also maintains a very good sense of humor. It's got great acting. It's and actually, of all the zombie films ever made, okay, Return of the Living Dead presents the most apocalyptic vision. Okay,
because they're unstoppable.
They're unstoppable. They're just unstoppable. They're intelligent. Unstoppable, and they don't spread by bites. They can.
They just kill you.
They can spread by bites, but I mean when that shit gets in the air, as soon as it touches you, it makes contact with your skin, and that's all there is to it. So
and again, John Russo is the tying element between Return of the Living Dead.
And the guy from Alien. Who wrote it? Dan O'Bannon. Dan O'Bannon, yep. Yeah. That was his film and a very good script. That would not have been that long after Alien, right? He wrote Alien.
Then Ron Shusett added
the whole Walter Hill was involved with that.
Walter Hill, that's right.
But so Return of the Living Dead is my number 2. So what do you got, man? Give it up.
I think I had a good number 2. Number 2.
That's what I heard.
I would say my number 2 will be a cheat, and it has to be Bela Lugosi's Dracula and Frank Langella's Dracula.
The 79. Again, wacky amount of great horror movies in the 70s.
Yeah, like 15, 20. I mean, amazing, yeah.
They produced The Exorcist.
Look, John Carpenter made Halloween and The Fog in the same year. They came out in 79.
Same year. That's
1 year off.
Halloween came out.
Friday the 13th came out.
Yes, that's correct. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Rosemary's Baby. Was Rosemary's Baby in the 70s?
The remake of Nosferatu came out.
Yep, you're right about that. I can't say
Dracula.
Wolf. I almost said Wolf.
So anyway, without Dracula, we don't have Frankenstein. Without Frankenstein, we don't have Wolfman. Without Wolfman,
we don't have the classics.
Without Universal showing that big studios can pour big money into monster movies and make money, Universal's the studio that went all in on that. Yeah. They were the first ones. And it saved them from bankruptcy. It absolutely saved them. So people
love horror.
Not only is Bella as Dracula is just so insane. Those sets so massive and gothic and all
And
that.
beautiful looking.
Beautiful, and Frank Langella is so good in the remake.
Yeah, you gotta give it to Frank Langella.
Laurence
dude.
Olivier, John Badham
Nails
with
that,
the Johnny
yeah.
Williams, little Johnny Williams to the soundtrack for Dracula. Bum,
Who?
bum, bum,
John
bum,
Williams?
Bum,
What?
bum, 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 bum. It's just
Right,
insanely
good
good
stuff.
score.
Yeah.
And it's just both those Dracula movies on Halloween is shoot me right down to the ground.
Shit, tell you what. So,
number one, are we unified on this or no?
all right, give me your number one. I'll tell
It's
you.
got to be Night of the Living Dead for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's just
It's so
if
hardcore,
you
man.
put that on in the background while you're handing out candy, you'd be very happy that you had that on.
Hell yeah.
It would make your Halloween feel as Halloweeny as possible.
Yeah.
You're handing out candy. Night of the Living Dead is on. Some nice kids are coming to the door. You're handing out this and that, fun size.
And do you know what part of that effect is? Is the It's a Wonderful Life effect. You know what
Really?
that is?
Give it up.
For a long time, It's a Wonderful Life
Frank Capra.
was considered to be in the public domain. So every shitty little Stevie station in America would play "It's a Wonderful Life" at Christmas, of course. I know I saw it on every little small station here for years, but then Winchester or whoever the hell owns the rights to it now,
The producers.
went and locked down the music rights, locked down everything else, and then eventually got the copyright back. Well, sort of the same story with Night of the Living Dead, is it fell out of copyright. So that's part of why every TV station in America can show Night of the Living Dead. That's why we're going to do Night of the Living Dead on Halloween night.
Don't cost nothing.
Because it's copyright free. So perhaps if it had not been so widespread, the whole mythos of zombie, that's the other part of Night of the Living Dead, is its importance to modern
It
horror.
created the zombie. There was no zombie genre. And now there's a genre.
Right. It invented a genre, and that genre is still the most popular monster genre.
Yeah, it's
like by far.
Yeah,
No, it is. There's no doubt about it. It's just so because the fact I saw it when I was a kid, because again it was free for TV
There's some
stations to
nostalgia
play.
value to it
because
already.
you can have your own kids watch it for much of the movie because
it's really not.
because they don't ever although they do show
compared to iFunny.
There are a few scenes that you gotta go like that too.
Hey kids, look out!
Music's fantastic. George Romero. I mean,
Acting
it
good,
is a true American masterpiece.
Yeah, like the last show.
Film
It's a very good film.
it always plays on Halloween on all TV stations because it's copyright free. So there's that kind of like a familiarity with it that is great.
And it just has that have that sound in the background and the memories that it invokes for you, and it also serves as a creepy soundtrack. Number one, right? So if kids hear that walking
and
out
a foundation
the
for zombie. I mean, for all those reasons.
How many
it's
things
great.
he's in that?
Now I would say this: if you're just having a party, all my movies would be there. I would say just Rocky Horror Picture Show out of loop.
Yeah, just because it's fun.
Just because the songs are so great. I don't know if younger people know those songs, but our generation knows those songs pretty good.
My daughter loves it.
Really, that's good.
Yeah, my daughter's weirdly a big drag queen fan. Like she watches RuPaul and all
Who
that
isn't?
shit. But she loves Rocky Horror Picture Show, and so whenever it comes on, she just eats it up. So yeah, that's good. That's good.
So, like-
Halloween party, you're putting on Rocky Horror. Handing out candy, you're putting on Night of the Living Dead. And that's it's a win, dude.
I'm not saying there isn't great. Actually,
mention.
everyone says like Exorcist is so scary. It is so scary, but Exorcist is so scary. You can watch it on August 5th, and it's still going to be.
It's still pretty
Blair
sure.
Witch Project to me is going to be scary on any day.
Can I do a quick honorable mention?
hurry up.
I want to do an honorable mention. Halloween 3.
Yeah, Season of the Witch.
Season of the Witch gets an honorable mention because it's a great Halloween film.
Halloween,
And it's unique.
3 days of Halloween. Silver Shamrock.
It's time. Time for the big giveaway. Put on your masks, kids.
It's kind of the plot line to The Kingsman, the original movie.
Yeah,
so
with
the
Samuel
electronic
Jackson.
device is
Yeah,
going to
with
fry
just-
out your mind. It's a trick on the children, the most evil kind of trick. Dan O'Halloran.
Oh my
It's
God,
so
it's
fantastic.
fucking great.
It's amazing.
I mean, there's a little bit of cheese in it, as one might expect. But, dude, the story is so fucking
the
good.
thing that's
scary and fun.
where it can't do it is, even if you believe that this toy master could make all the mechanical bodies and latex skin, the CPU that's driving that? And where's the battery pack? I mean, it was just a...
It
but
seems
now,
like an unnecessary ad.
Now
you can
it's
do
actually
it.
kind of believable.
Yeah, you could actually...
And that a tiny chip and a mask can fuck you up. Well, yeah.
Ever there was something right for a remake, it'd be Halloween 3. And I wouldn't even bother with the Halloween connection. Just call it Season of the Witch, whatever you want to do. But yeah, so that I'm going to give that an honorable mention just because it's so unique. Because the plot is unique, the application is unique, and it's a good movie.
Yeah,
so,
the Halloweens are
so that's
in a way that like Friday the 13th is like, no, that's a summer movie to me. Again, there are some horror movies that are blockbuster summer movies.
And Friday the 13th is one.
Campfire movies are different than Halloween.
They're different. Different genre, if you will. So. All right, man. Hey.
Yeah, so any one of those movies would be great.
That's your Halloween, man.
Halloween
right
3.
Halloween 3.
Tommy Lee Wallace?
Yeah, Tommy Lee Wallace, Tom Atkins.
Yeah, so we watched Tom Atkins in The Fog back-to-back just for Tom Atkins.
Dude, Tom
we
Atkins,
couldn't get Kurt Russell for it, but we did get Tommy Atkins.
Tom Atkins. Poor man's Nick Nolte, man.
Yes, he is.
He is. He's poor man's Nick Nolte. He's got that
so those are our Tie 5 picks with... Tie 5 picks?
I don't know. I think we went through 5. I can't recall. But hey, man.
Hey, happy Halloween and...
Hell House LLC is pretty scary too. I'm just saying. Hell House LLC.
Strong. That's strong. Yeah.
That's pretty scary. So yeah. I couldn't believe Jeremy didn't like it, dude. You know what I think that was? Jeremy, I love you. I think that was a spite thing. I think he was mad because he didn't like something. So he says, well, I didn't like Hell House LLC, so go fuck yourself.
I think Hell House LLC is actually one of the scariest movies I've ever seen.
It's scary as fuck, dude. It's scary, man. I mean, literally, I was watching it.
If you want a new movie, Hell House
LLC is scary as a motherfucker.
Do this.
Dude.
Do the Blackwell Ghost first, because that's not as scary, and then watch Hell House LLC. Boom. That's for modern movies.
Oh, yeah,
those would be okay for Halloween.
Yeah, that's scary balls off. They're pretty scary. So there you go.
Scaring my balls off. You mean like Caitlyn Jenner?
Caitlyn Jenner's not a man.
So brave.
Beautiful Dutch woman.
So heroic.